Oh, great. The way I'm late. Let's see. I'm setting up. I'm running late. Let me go on my Instagram. Hi guys. So I'm live now. I'm late because I was running behind and I didn't realize the time. But I'm live now. We're doing bullet journaling stuff. Come join us. Man. Okay. Oh my goodness. I haven't even got a chance to like clear the space. So we're just gonna. Today has been a long day. Long, 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 long day. Long day. If you're here and you can hear me, go ahead and give me a shout so that I can know what's up. It's really weird when my phone does that. Okay. I want to use the Pro. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so you can see everything. So I apologize. I am still setting up as, you know, thank you, Tati, for texting me because I legit just like genuinely ran completely out of time. There we go. I figured out a way to get a little bit more light in this area. Hey, sorry I'm late. Um, long day, long day. Grab your planners. Okay, so today, for today's planner session, we're going to be just setting, or rather, we're going to be sketching everything out. So, what I recommend, well, let me go get my pencils first. Hold on. Woo! Okay. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Let me open. I'll keep my mouse here so I can see what's going on. And I need to also look at it via YouTube to make sure that it looks straight. Also, don't judge my nails. They're looking rough, 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 rough. Okay. So, today's task, according to my handy dandy schedule, um, today we're planning the new setup and sketching everything out. Yay, you made a live. I'm excited. Thank you for coming. So if you've never watched my beginner planner or bullet journal series where I teach you how to start and go into a new bullet journal, that's fine. So what we're gonna need for today is what I suggest for you today is a ruler, a pretty big eraser, whichever pencil you really like to use, sticky notes if you don't like writing directly on your bullet journal. Um, that's what I use sometimes. You're not going to need any of the other stuff I have on my desk. I've just been doing a lot of sketchbook work. So The new planner for next year is a Scribbles That Matters, obviously. Oh my gosh, I should have said handy dandy notebook. I'm definitely going to say that next time. So this is the new Scribbles That Matters design. We're going to be switching covers, but for the sake of this video and just the fact that well, actually, no, this doesn't have a cover, so I can't show you that. So I had a lot of ups and downs this year. Some weeks I was super good and some weeks I was super bad. So I can't even show you this. Like normally I do a flip through of the whole year in my bullet journal, but I ended up using this bullet journal a lot for journaling out my feelings for a lot of different things. So I won't be showing you guys that, but I will do like I always do. And for those who don't know, I always use the back part of my planner for planning things, including like how I want to do my bullet journal. So I'll try to hold that up. It's in pencil, but basically what I do is I lay out the pages that I want to do for the planner. Tati, don't be scared. Grab your planner. Or rather, instead of grabbing your planner first, grab a separate notebook. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this in pen. I don't normally do this in pen, but so that you guys can see it better, I'm gonna do it in pen. So on a blank page, if you're using a bullet journal, my squares are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're 8 by 10. So I literally just do this for a bunch of pages. And I don't skip any space. I don't skip any spaces in between them on the page. But this is just so that you don't have to open your bullet journal and just start writing or drawing with no idea what you're doing. This is just to kind of plan out maybe how you want the format of the page to look, or maybe like that. I also I'm integrating my budget into my bullet journal this year. Now, I've never fully integrated my budget into my bullet journal, but I do kind of want to see it because I use my bullet journal more frequently than my house planner. I want to just do that. So I'm going to erase this because I actually realized that I didn't plan out the pages for my budget, because I need some annual pages for my budget and I need some monthly pages for my budget. So right now I'm just working on everything that's going to be like my annual pages. Like vision boards. Also, as usual, speaking of vision boards, I remind everybody that in Jerry over on Onyx Pages is hosting an Octavia E. Butler inspired vision boarding session for the new year. So if you're interested, I definitely recommend it. She puts a lot of thought into the things that she curates. So even if you've already, or even if you're not a big, how do I say it? Not a big, even if you're not a big person that's a big vision boarder, you could still get with it. It's always something interesting. There we go. So I am still laying out the pages. I don't know how many pages I'm going to need for the budget, but I'll show you guys the pages that I've already planned out. So in the first bullet journal of the year, I do a lot more annual pages in my first bullet journal of the year versus my second bullet journal of the year. Wait, Tati, what? Oh, I'm sorry. I was deleting and blocking and stuff because that's a common spam that happens in our lives. So the first page, the first page of this planner is a cover page. Oh, you're so used to mobile. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do all of this stuff after. But the first page of the bullet journal, I actually really like it. It's a blank page. Um, did not know that that was all crooked. My bad. Hold on. Let me switch back to StreamYard because I realize it's crooked too late. So the first page of the bullet journal is this one, which I'm making as a cover page. So this will be my title page. And usually for me on my title page, I like making it art. So I want to take my word of the year, and my word of the year this year is discipline. So I don't really know how I'm going to do it yet. This is definitely why I recommend sketching, but I know that I want it to be like a floral design. So I have little sketches of flowers in circular motions going around it. So I know that that's what I want for my title page. So that's the first page. The second page is what I like to do in all of my bullet journals. So I like to do a measuring page. I think I got this idea from Amanda. I think it was either Amanda or Piper's art. I got to remember. But basically, I count out how many squares are in the bullet journal because not every bullet journal is the same. I also count how many going down. I have certain squares that I use commonly, like calendars, square dailies, daily rectangles, that kind of thing. So I put them here so I don't always have to count. So I know for a fact, like, oh, well, my normal squares are this big, if that makes sense. So same thing happens. We're going to put a bookmark here so I can flip back and forth between showing you how I did it before. So we have a measurement page and we have a year at a glance. I like doing the year at a glance. I know some people don't like doing it. I like doing it because it's like every planner that you buy, you have a year at a glance page. So I like making a pretty one. Sometimes I print them out and I print out small calendars sometimes and I just glue them to the page. So if you don't feel like writing out each month, I could recommend that you do that. You can choose the size that you want when you print and just print them smaller. Or you can make them on Canva if you want to. That's what I've always done, and it turns out cute. But like I said, this is my second bullet journal of the year. That's why it's only the second half of the year. We're gonna do a whole 12 spread. I also like to do future planning. So instead of having just 2 pages, we're gonna have 4 pages of future planning. Yeah, wait, no. I have 3 months per page. So it's going to be 4 pages of future planning. So that's this one, this one, this one, this one. And this year I'm going to do a vertical one instead of the horizontal. Horizontal is not bad. I just wanted to change up the format. So I have it going down for this bullet journal. Then, I don't know what I did with my old bullet journal from earlier in the year. So the next 2 pages are going to be goal mapping. So if you got the goal mapping sheets from Melanin Eclectic, you can like set them up today in your planner if you would like. I will not be using any stickers in my setup today. Well, I can use these if we need to, so I can show you how they look. But this is what the stickers look like this year. Also, yes, orders from last week are going out tomorrow. That's why I was late. I was working on that, not realizing the time. But yeah, so these are the stickers for the goal mapping page. If you would like to use them, you don't have to. I'm kind of feeling creative. So sorry, hold on, my sisters are calling me. They always call me when I'm doing this. So yeah, you can use these or you can draw them out, whatever you want to do. I also have 2 pages saved for, I hate when they do this. It's so rude. Next, I have the vision board. I like putting my vision board in my planner. Um, I like I'll show you. I like to kind of put it in categories, and then I like to look for pictures that fit the categories. And then I also want to do some trackers. So I want to do a period tracker this year. And then I also want to do a headache tracker. And then the next things that I think that I want to do. So for my budget, let me pull out my financial planner from last year. So this is my home planner. If you guys missed this video last year, I recommend just going to check it out because it's hard to explain. But I have different sections in here. And so I have a pretty big section devoted to my finances. Don't want to actually show you because there's like actual financial things in here. But one section that I want to put, I want to do one page devoted to my money goals. Because now that I've been in the house for almost 2 years, I've kind of gotten all the big pieces of furniture finally. It's taken me 2 years because I've just been taking my time. But I want to have at least four major, yeah, I want to have at least four major money goals this year. And though I might have them on my goal mapping page, I kind of want to like write out a plan for them here because, writing out goals is good, but if you're not writing out the plan to achieve the goal, it's doesn't always work. So we want to do money goals for this. I want to do what do I call it? I'm going to call it like a preliminary budget for 2022. So we'll do a preliminary budget because I want to use something to start with. So this is the preliminary budget. Okay. So it'll have income, it'll have expenses, and I'm going to put expenses in categories because it's a preliminary. So then we'll do total income and total expenses. Because the goal every month is to budget to zero. So yeah. Next I want to add another page for sinking funds. And I want to add another page for debt that I want to get done because I'm paying off my car this year and going to invest in some other things this year. So again, this is just your planning pages. So it doesn't have to be neat or pretty. You're just planning it out. So when you actually get into your bullet journal, you won't feel that overwhelming feeling of, holy crap, what am I doing? Or I'm afraid to mess up type thing. If you plan it out a little bit ahead of time, you should be good. So we have that. So I want to do I might have to do 2 sinking fund pages. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is I might have multiple sinking fund pages because so the sinking funds I'm doing this year. Also, if you don't know about sinking funds or anything, I'm not going to pretend like I'm an expert. I watch a lot of financial YouTubers, and obviously like my favorite one is Still Organized Money. She has like a whole series. So I'm still building up my home fund for like emergency repairs and all that stuff. I want to do holiday. As usual, I like to do a sinking fund for my HOA fees so they don't come as a shock every year. And then I want to also do travel. So that's 4. So I might do 2 pages because I could split them down the middle and I could do Yeah, because then I could put it in a box here, like what it is. I could put the goal amount underneath. And then from there, we could split that into two categories where this is the deposit and then this is the total. Okay, yeah. That'll be a simple layout because then I can put, yeah. Also, I'm talking out loud while I'm doing this, but normally this is a very quiet thing for me. Also, as usual, feel free to ask questions if you have any. Um, I don't mind answering questions, especially if you're bullet journaling with me or if you're using another planner. If you're doing that, let me know and then let me know what planner you decided to use for 2022. Are you using multiple planners? Are you a one planner person? I want to know. So, yeah, so we have our sinking funds and then we have our debt. So, obviously, the only two pieces of debt that I have right now is my mortgage and my car. And I am paying my car off in 2022. So hallelujah. Um, but obviously my mortgage is gonna be there for a while. So I think I'm gonna do two, well, I think I'm gonna just do this one on a separate page because, or maybe, maybe we'll get creative. So if I have the mortgage here, because the goal, like I know for a fact that there are going to be 12 payments because I pay once a month. And at the moment, I don't feel like making any extra payments. So it's just going to be 1 through 12. And then my car, I think I only have like 6 more payments left. So 1, 2, I think it's 6 payments. Hold on. Because I can't count this month. It might be less. Gotta check. Like I said, this is a planning for your planner moment. Brought to you. Oh, wow. Why does my Face ID not recognize my face with my braids? Uh, let's see. Okay, it's 5 payments. So I have 5 payments left, which means hopefully I have the way that I'm setting up my budget, I should have enough to pay a double payment for the first 2 months of February or for January and February and be absolutely done. Okay, so we have money goals, preliminary budget, sinking fund pages. There's going to be 2 of those. And then there's going to be a debt page and savings tracker. That's the next one. So I have multiple savings accounts. Even if you don't have multiple savings accounts, you could keep track of your savings. Even if it's just in one account, you can keep track of it. I like to just do boxes. So, it's like how much did I save in January, February, etc. I'm just gonna do 3 months per row. And I just keep track of how much I saved. Um, and sometimes I put more than one, it'll be multiple accounts. So the boxes will be bigger to account for that, which I have to remember this time because I totally forgot last time. Let's see. What else did I? What else did I do? Oh, expenses is for monthly pages. Oop. All right. So I kind of have an idea. I kind of have an idea of what I'm doing for the planner. So I'm just going to set this up here so that I can see it while I work. And we're finally going to get into the actual Scribbles That Matters, which Look, I understand opening up a new planner is so nauseatingly wonderful. So the first things first, they give you this cute little ruler and this journal card that I like. I don't know what I'm going to do with the journal card just yet. So what I'm going to do is just stick it into the back of the folder as I collect a lot of stuff in the folder. They give you 2 pages worth of pen test. Even though this one, I don't really consider this page a pen test because the last page of the planner is a very thick cardstock, whereas this is the actual page of the planner. So I'm definitely going to be working it out to where we're going to test all of the pens on this page. I mean, to be clear, it's Scribbles That Matters. This is a much thicker paper. Like it says, it is 160 GSM. You can pretty much use anything on this page, but I just wanted to actually write out with this one because Scribbles That Matters apparently has their own fine liners now. And yeah, I think I want them. So this is the Scribbles That Matters 0.4 fine liner. Ooh, I love the way it writes. I like the triangle too. The triangle, I hold the pen a lot better. I'm going to keep this. We'll probably use this a lot. As usual, I like to use darker Tombos when I'm doing a pen test. It's never good to assume. Always test. Save yourself the stress. Here's a super tip. I love these Crayola super tips also. If you remember watching some of my older bullet journal videos, I use the heck out of super tips. And I just found where I put them, so it's about to be lit. I know somebody was asking in another video about like Copics and stuff. So I pulled out some Copics and some other markers so you can see how they react to this page. Also, just in case, because I don't really remember if Copics work in this, we're just going to stick a page in there. So I'm going to use 2 Copics. I'm going to use a light one and a dark one. So this is the Copic B29, the blue. So we're going to use the felt, the slant tip. And then we'll use the brush tip. And then I'll go over the top one when it fully dries so we can see like what it does. So again, Copic. It would be nice if I could use all the markers I have. All right. So as you can see, the alcohol-based markers are still way too intense, and that includes Sharpies. But this is why we pen test. So you can see that it goes all the way through. It completely bleeds, completely ghost. No big deal for me. I will continue to use Tombos and stuff and color tips. Do I have any other pens that I want to try? Microns work on everything, so I don't actually need to try that out on anything. Do any of my fountain pens have ink in them? The click on the Copics are very soothing. Let's see. Do we have any ink in this one? This is my Pilot Metropolitan. We do have ink. Okay, let's test out a fountain pen. I don't use this one as much. Like I was using this one. Oh, the ink is splotchy. I'm gonna have to heat it up so we can get some smooth pen flow. You can do fountain pens on this page too. It's pretty great. It's pretty great. All right. So next thing we're going to do is we're just going to draw. So I know that I want to do florals. So sometimes what I do, um, I look on Pinterest just for floral designs of things and see some flowers that I like. And that's the flowers that I use. Um, I'm not I'm not great at drawing all types of flowers. I'm great at drawing certain kinds. So I do kind of like to stay in my lane. um, I do a lot better with flowers when I'm painting instead of drawing. And because I just don't have the patience for painting in my bullet journal, something I've actually never done, um, I'm gonna just look for just like some floral drawings because I think I want to just keep them lines. I don't actually want to color them all in. I want to just keep them lines. Oop. Okay. Well, all right, phone. You don't want to be a part of this. That's fine. So the first thing, like I said, I like to pick a word of the year. So my word of the year is what is the word? My word of the year is um I can't think of it. Oh, discipline. I just said that, didn't I? So I'm gonna draw it out regular because I think I want it to be bubbled. And as usual, if you're worried about the way that your letters and stuff are going to be shaped, I just do it in parts until I get exactly the look that I want, and I go from there. But this year, we are working on my discipline. Oh, and then I also want to draw like some circles, and I have a stencil for that. Where is my stencil though? One second, I'll be right back. Well, my stencils are downstairs, which is, good job, Brittany. Wouldn't be a Brittany live if she came up, if I wasn't missing something. Ugh. So we're going to wing our circles. So sometimes when I do floral drawings, I like to create a shape that the flowers and stuff are going to go around. So we're going to just do that. And I know my circle is not perfect. I actually want the top to be much wider than the bottom. You want to do some. It's like now that I said that I've never actually painted in my bullet journal, I kind of want to paint in my bullet journal now. So I don't know. I might just do a live where I'm not really talking and just paint this page. I might do that. I don't know. We'll see. So we're just going to draw out some lines because I find decorating my bullet journal very soothing. I know some people find it to be like nauseatingly freakish because you just don't know what you're going to do and you're afraid that it's going to like turn out, not to your liking. And to that, I always say, stop it. You're kind of giving yourself bad energy when you do that. The whole purpose of starting a new bullet journal is the idea that you're starting like a new month or even a new year or a new quarter. Something new is happening. So embrace that feeling and just draw it out. That's how I view bullet journaling. And always trust the process. Even if it doesn't come out exactly how you want, um, there are always ways to salvage pages. I know the idea that you can't rip out pages is one of the number one reasons why some people do not bullet journal. And again, I totally get it. Um, but I don't know. I really like bullet journaling. I really like it because sometimes I don't feel like being pretty and cutesy and drawing all this fancy stuff. And the other times, like today, like I feel inspired and I want to just sketch out everything. And like I said, this is just clean sketches. I'm not um I kind of I've officially decided that I actually want to paint. Um so for the first time I think y'all are actually going to see me paint in my bullet journal. I want to try it. Like I've just never tried it, so but drawing in pencil, so we'll see how it turns out. Hmm. I also recommend not coloring, or if you're using a pencil, um, I recommend going in lighter. So like some areas where I've drawn, they are darker than other areas. I'm confident in those shapes. Um, Sometimes I'm not. But if you draw harder, then when you go to erase it, it won't erase as clean. So just try to keep your sketches light and fluffy. Hmm. Let's do one that's cut off. I'm not going to do a full spread. Uh, well, I was thinking I wasn't going to do a full spread, but if I'm painting it, we might as well try to paint both sides, right? We might as well. So who knows? We're going to just keep drawing the really big flowers and then we're going to decide what kind of shape should be on the other side of the flower. Ooh, that looks janky. That petal looks massively bigger than the other ones. Dang, I really haven't done this in a really long time. I've been using a lot of stickers in my planner this year, so I haven't really tried to like actually create a whole concept in a minute. I think we're gonna try like a splooshing method for these flowers. Hmm. All right, I think that's enough for the bigger flowers. So we're just going to make some smaller ones. My small flowers are always so janky looking. But they're 5 petals of janky. Thanks. This is normally what happens when you guys see my plan with me videos. Like, this is the kind of stuff that happens behind the scenes. It doesn't just come to me. I would love if I was that creative and could just wake up and have a whole set of inspiration. But oh, I'm going to put my name right here because I just like putting my name in things. So if someone tries to borrow it without my permission, my name is smack dab in the concept. And I like using my trademark name because trademarked. Okay. Okay. I think I like this. And I also think that I'm going to do pastels. We'll see how much white paint I have for tomorrow. But I think I like it. Okay. So this is what the sketch looks like. It's very loose. I haven't decided what type of method we're going to use to do this. I am really thinking about painting this. So if I am painting this, this will be interesting to see. This might be a separate video from the rest of the planner because that might take a while because we have to wait for sections to dry and I haven't really painted in a while. So there's that. Okay, so the next page, so we can start doing simple things. So in the front of Scribbles That Matters, they have this thing. This is your key. So when you're actually planning your bullet journal stuff, I use certain ones. I got them from the original bullet journaling system by Ryder. I forgot his full name. But the one that created the bullet journal system, like I got the idea of a key from him. So I'm using my high tech in 0.5. Hold on. There we go. This is the pen that I'm using for this. Ryder Carroll, thank you. Ryder Carroll is the creator of the bullet journal. But yeah, this is my Pilot High TC in 0.25. I have certain markers that I use in every time I use my planner. So there's the task symbol. All right, pen, don't embarrass me now that I just introduced you. When I've started a task, but I haven't quite finished it. Task completed. I don't always use these because sometimes I use stickers instead. But I do like writing the key in because, again, it makes me feel like it's like a traditional planner. Task moved. Canceled. Priority. A note. So sometimes I just write notes to myself. And then event. And I'm going to use purple because that's just what I does. So for my purple pen, I am using, let me let it focus. I'm using a Uniball Signo DX. Yeah, it's my favorite purple pen. It's a 0.3 knit, or it's a 0.3 pen. So for task, I just make open circles. For task started, it's an open circle with a line through it diagonally. And I will, I thought I fixed the webcam, but apparently I didn't. I'll show you in a second. For task completed, it's the circle with the X through it. Task moved, it's a circle with the arrow through it. Canceled is, if it's a circle, you just go right through the whole thing. Priority, obviously, is the star. A note is a closed circle. And then events I always do with hearts because, you know, sometimes I have a life. So this is the key. There we go. Yeah, so that's the key. Oh. Okay, the normal page of, you know, this belongs to Brittany Thompson, da 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 da. Let's use the fine liner. So it's this planner. Belongs if found, please also, this is for 2022 and I don't see a place to put it. So I'm just putting 2022 in the corner to remind myself that that's it. So this is the front page of my bullet journal. I just have my key and my information, just simple stuff. I guess we'll call that admin of the admin stuff. We have our cover page, which again looks like this. So the next page that we are going to sketch out is the measure page and the year at a glance. So this is the index. So what I do in my planners when I'm done with them is I go through the pages and I'm because the old Scribbles That Matters used to be numbered. Oh, this Scribbles That Matters is still numbered. Okay. So what I do is like I go through and I'll put January starts on page whatever, February. If there are pages in between, like memory pages and stuff, I like to add them in the context. So if I ever pull back out my planner, because I do pull back my bullet journals to kind of look at different things, I'll have a table of contents. So that's just what these pages are. Don't feel intimidated. I don't use them until I'm done with the planner. But like I said, this is my measurement page and my year at a glance. So I'm going to still use, I really like the way this fine liner writes. So we're going to use it and whatever. I'm just going to have to buy pens. So I just take the box at the top and just number away. You don't have to do this. Again, I'm just extra. This is not a necessary page. I like counting because I got to count anyway. I almost lost count right there. All right, this is 38 down. And I'm assuming 26 across because the Scribbles That Matters is pretty consistent. So I assume. Also, normally when I do this, I usually have like a glass of wine, or I have a playlist that I normally play where it's just instrumentals from like video games and stuff. That's normally what I use, and I really enjoy it. I really like it. They are really coming on the page today. Annoying. All right. So I want to keep my same pages. So we're going to have 8 by 11. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is my daily rectangles. I think I've been doing 6 by 6 calendars this year. Or last year, I think I was doing 6 by 6. So we'll do 6 by 6 as a reminder. We'll try the 6 by 6 all year and see how I like it. 1, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Struggle. Bus. And then if I need to put any more here, I will put more as I go. So that's the simple measurement page. That's all you do. Just the common sizes that I like to use in my bullet journal. So this page is extremely tedious. Like I said, this is the year at a glance page. You do not need a year at a glance page in your bullet journal. Like I said, I'm extra. I just like having it in there as like a, hey, it's a new year type thing. You could print calendars or the months of the year off on your computer and just copy and paste them here. I know some planner shops have little mini calendars that are stickers that you could order and put. So it all depends on what you want to do. I am enjoying this time. So we have 38 squares, and I think I want to use the first 3 as my title. And then do I have enough? So we're going to do a hypothetical. We're going to do January. January's title will have two squares, and we'll start on Sunday. Okay. January starts on a Saturday. Yeah, it definitely starts on a Saturday. I don't actually fill in all of the numbers. I just write where it starts and then just, yay, my birthday's on a Saturday this year. Turn up. 9, 16, 23, 30, and 31. Okay. And then there's 26. So I could skip a line or two and we can start here. And then 2, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah. So that should work. Yeah, because I'll do big fonts for that one. So February starts on a Tuesday. So we're going to skip this line and go 6, 13, 20, and 27. And then 5, 12, 19, and 26. March starts on a Tuesday. Everything starts on a Tuesday this year. 6, 13, 20, 27, with the 31st being on that Thursday. And then 5, 12, 19, 26. And then I'm doing, it's 4 rows. So hypothetically, I would need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we'll do a space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 2. That is not enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's not enough. So I can't skip that many lines. And this is why we do it in pencil first. So we'll skip 1 line. Yeah. It's still not enough. Ugh. It's still not enough. I think it's because the January is 5 weeks. Oh, if you do it with your pulley, I want to see. I've not done it with that yet. Let's see. April has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. April has 5 weeks as well. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ugh, sometimes starting on Sunday, like last year, all of the like things kind of started on Sunday and it made the page look nicer. Okay, so I probably should have not done all of them because that's not going to fit. So the actual year at a glance is going to have to start higher up on the page. And what I will do is I'll start from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so it needed the whole thing. Okay, that's fine because then we'll just do a light 1 year. Oops. Also, I like to try to keep the cursive consistent. Year at a glance. So the new measurements is that this is where they will take place. So that's what we're going to just do right now. Thank y'all for kicking it and whatnot with me. We're probably going to be on for about another 30 minutes. So whatever I get done, I get done. It's been a busy day. So if I don't get done with all of the sketches in this live, I will show you all the sketches in tomorrow's videos because I just don't have time. So I'm still going to do the 2 for each one. And then just to make sure, Sunday, Saturday, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, Sunday. And then, yeah, I can skip 2. All right. Well, I guess we don't have to have it all the way in the corner, which I kind of like that. So that could work. I'm not going to waste it. I'll do this tomorrow. Y'all know what a year at a glance page looks like. But we have the measurements down now, so I shouldn't have any problems because everything's been measured out. It's 3x4. So let me let it focus. So yeah, we have 3 months per row, and then there's 4 rows, or 3 months. Yeah, 3 months per row, 4 columns, or backwards, but you know what I mean. So we'll fill that in. The next thing is future planning. And this year I said that I wanted to do vertical future planning. Future planning is really easy. So I'll do 1 page of this one to try to get more variety of pages showing. So like I said, there's 26 up top. So that's about 8 and some change per section. So I think we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I can afford a space. So let's put a space in between. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, yeah. So there are 8 spaces with a space in between them. Yes. So what I like to do on these pages, I draw the calendar page. I draw the calendar a lot, but what I don't want to do this time is, so this is what I normally do in the future planning kind of thing, where I just write the number of the day that it corresponds to. And that's what I want to do here. So I do want to make sure that there's at least 31 days. Obviously, I won't be doing something on every day, but I like to leave enough space to do it. And then because I've already done my measurement page, I don't have to count. I just have to like line up the page. So I started at 5. So I have enough. I have enough to do 31 days if I wanted to, or if there's multiple things in a day, I have enough. So I have all the room up top to like do cutesy things. So first we're going to just draw out the months, and I am a person who does not care about matching fonts when I do this. It's basically just like whatever I want to do. So January, then I always mess up my cursive F's because they start to look like J's. We'll make it work. January, February. January, February, and March. So that's what they're doing. Hey, Tasha. So that's what the simple thing, like I said, these are very simple, but I am in like an artistic mood. So we're going to put the same flowers that are from the cover. We're going to put the flowers at the top of the calendar page as well. They'll probably be like soft pinks and purples. And I think I might actually use a gray for the lettering instead of black, just to keep with the pastel vibes for some reason. And then I think instead of just drawing straight lines, I think I'm going to just do the dotted line. So the way that the bullet journal is set up, it has dots already. So when I do color this in, I'm just going to go in between and just dot in the space. So that'll be the line, just in case I write too big or something one day and I need more space. And these lines that I'm drawing are just random. Okay, so there you go. That's all I'm doing for the future planning pages. So we'll do 4 pages of future planning. So this is the January through March, April through June, July through September, and then October through December, which works out because it's also like quarter planning. If you're one of those people, you could use your future planning pages like this to do quarter journaling or quarter planning. And if you leave the numbers off, then you don't have to do it the way that I'm doing it. Because there are some months where there's multiple big events or birthdays, or as my goal is to actually successfully pull off another cosplay this year, like there's like events like Renaissance Festival, stuff like that. There's also maybe I want to go visit friends. There's also spaces for that. So hopefully I start making some travel pages again. Okay. So now we're on to goal mapping. So like I said, if you don't want to draw your goal mapping and you kind of need like an idea, these are there we go. These are the categories for what I use for goal mapping. Obviously some of these overlap, which is fine. But for me, I like kind of just stating exactly what I want in each category. So you could use these stickers to line it up, or you can draw it. You can draw circles or whatever. I'm going to draw mine this year because, like I said, I'm just in the mood to draw. So I'm still going to use the same titles though as this. And then these journal questions, these are going to go in my journal. So these are actually just journal prompts that you can do. You don't have to put them in your journal. You don't have to put them in your bullet journal. You don't even have to use them really if you don't want to, but this is the kind of stuff that I like to do. So figured I'd share. So I think this year I'm going to do squares instead of circles. I know most of the time I'm drawing circles, but I want to make border florals, floral board. Why is this word so hard? Floral borders. There we go. So this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 categories. And we'll treat it like a pretty Venn diagram. So I feel like love is something that ends up being like in my bullet journal. And then I punk out because dating in 2020, dating now seems like such a hard thing to do. So I just veer away from it when I can, but I'm going to try to do better. So we have love. And then I think for the body section, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger because I have some big goals for myself. Spiritual. I like to split my spiritual into 2 sections. Because I have my spiritual as in like my relationship with God, and then my spiritual just keeping aware of my body and spirit type thing. I don't know how to explain that. It might make sense to some people, it might not. So we have love, body, spiritual, relationships. I also don't like writing my goals where like they overlap onto the page. Like I don't like having this middle space where it breaks up my lettering. I don't like it. So financial. I have some financial goals, but like I said, I don't have to really go into them on this page because there's a whole page devoted to my money goals this year. My mental health is just a separate place as it requires like a whole other level of capacity. And then the last one is career. Lord knows I am praying that Melanin Eclectic becomes my full-time job. I originally had that goal for 2022, but life happens and I'm not mad. I think Melanin Eclectic has done really well this year. So we're just going to keep moving forward. Bringing up the Robinsons. We're going to keep moving forward. So I don't think I'm not going to draw the flowers that are going to overlap into the squares. I'm not going to draw those. I'm just going to draw the ones that are on the outside. So, because the whole purpose of this is to write and to get your juices flowing and to just kind of set some mindful intentions for yourself. So while it's cool to color, it's no point to completely take up the space that you have to write. But I will admit that I like doing my bullet journal setup. Oh yeah, she's watching it from the beginning. Cool. Thank you. I like doing the bullet journal setup live with you guys. I'm getting used to doing more lives. Oh, well, since we're talking about bullet journaling, so tomorrow I will be introducing the Plan with Melanin YouTube channel. I ask, that you follow it because the actual channel Melanin Eclectic is going to stay up because ain't nobody taking my name, So this channel is going to stay here, but this channel is no longer going to be active come the new year. And I'm going to make a special video. I'll make a video about that just to remind you guys, probably on the 31st. And then I'll have a list of the channels. So we already have Game with Melanin and we already have Read with Melanin already made. And the only reason it's taking me a while is because I'm drawing them and making the headers and stuff for them. I've also made the intros for them. So I don't have a posting schedule yet. I'm just going to do what I feel like doing. I appreciate the support. You guys have always been there, so I really appreciate it. But I think on the Plan with Melanin page, we're gonna have some like regularly scheduled lives, I think, and like weekly Plan with me's. As I like watching them, I was wondering, do you guys want me to do weekly Plan with me's where we just set up our planner for the week together and just talk about whatever? So let's make our little beautiful headers. 2022. It's a lot of twos. Also, 2 is my least favorite number to write. Is that weird? It's like my handwriting. I have like 3 different ways that I write the number 2 because depending on my handwriting, I might not necessarily like the way that I drew the 2. Like I don't like how basic 2s look. Am I the only one? I don't know. Maybe I am. We've been in a cursive mood this time, so we're just going to let it flow. Okay. I'm probably going to make the box like 3D when I'm finished, but so we're going to put this at the top. I don't care that it overlaps out. Do I want to put it at the bottom or do I want to put it at the top? I think I want to put it at the bottom. I like the way that it looks like it's kind of framing in a circle. So I think we're going to keep it there. Sorry, y'all. I just got braids and I don't have any hair ties for braids. Don't know how I managed that. So braids just going to be popping out. I really haven't felt like doing bullet journal spreads most of 2020 and 2021. It's been very trying years for all of us. So I commend all of us for making it. Okay, I don't want to put financial there because it'll overlap with the other one. So again, we'll keep it at the bottom. Financial. Career and okay. Hi, Miss WOC Reader. So this is what my goal mapping page sketch looks like. Like I said, everything, trust the process. It'll look better with color. But this is the pencil sketch of what I'm thinking about doing. And I think I'm going to pull out my Poshka pens and we'll add some metallic golds and silvers, probably depending on how I feel about the color. So next page is vision board. So like I said, we won't be doing the vision board page today because that's actually just like my personal thing. Obviously, I'll show you when I finish, but I kind of take things from this page and I kind of add them here. So that's just the thing. Also, again, if you want a vision board thing, highly recommend checking out in Jerry's vision board coming up. Okay, so I've actually never done this before, but because life has happened and nothing is consistent anymore, I just want to track it. So we're going to be doing a period tracker and a headache tracker. I have never done a annual period tracker in my bullet journal. So obviously we're going to go to handy dandy Pinterest and we're going to look up period trackers for bullet journals. And hopefully I can see who originally created it and we can shout out the creator too. Oh, wow. Okay. So I'm kind of digging this level of extra. So they have the actual months laid out in days where they track it and they have like a key that denotes light, medium, heavy, spotting, cramp, stress, acne, headache. Um, I'm kind of liking this idea. I don't know if I'm going to draw 1,012 hearts like this person did, but I do like that idea where I can try to keep more. I like the key actually, like being able to like draw a circle or a dot or a star inside of the square as you color it in. I think that's a really good idea. And I actually really like the cycle length tracker as well because my homegirl been wildin'. So we're gonna try to draw something like that. I like that. That's really neat. Okay, so we're gonna try to make this a thing. Sorry, let me let it reset. Hi, camera. Why must you act like this is such a hard concept to do? As usual, I will show you guys when I'm finished since my camera is being bougie. My camera really just said, I don't want to do this anymore. Nope, it's not correcting itself. I don't know. I thought this was going to be a great webcam, but it's causing me stress. I might end up switching it out. So while it's blurry, which I apologize for, I will sketch it out and show you. So let's see. I'm going to need the whole page. And I want to do the months of the year down here. And then the key here and the cycle here. Okay. I don't really know how this is going to work. Hold on. I'm still here. I just want to see if I can reset the camera. Okay. Huh. Okay. I don't know if that really, I don't know what just happened, but cool. So I think we're going to leave one space, and I think we're going to start 2 down, one across, 2 down, and we'll start with December, November. Doing this backwards is serious. October, September, August, July, June, May, April, March, February, January. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yay, go me. Okay. Then I want to leave one space and count down. So yeah, I'm also making this video to specifically state I don't always know what to do with my spreads. I see a lot of other people's spreads and I like them, so then I try to make something like that in my planners. I'm not that creative. Okay, cool. And I'll probably draw some cute little floral thing here. So I'll draw the box just to keep a space. So technically your period should not last more than your period shouldn't last more than a couple of days, technically. So I think what I want to do is, how many pages is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Okay, because I feel like if it's more than that, like I probably should be going to the doctor. So we'll do here because then I can write the date, I think. Yeah, because if I write the date that it starts and then here, and I usually have 12, so we got to make this chart a little bigger. Hold on. Periods are such a waste of time, Jesus. Okay. Yeah, no, because that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9. So we can actually do 8. Because if I'm bleeding for more than 8 days, I'm going to the doctor. I'm just not playing with my body. Body already doing the most. Out here just wasting eggs and causing pain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I always add an extra one because apparently sometimes she likes to just come say, "What's up?" Okay, so, or maybe, let me make this a little higher, I guess, because I do kind of like the idea of putting a border around this. We'll do the arrow at the end. No border. I don't, it's doing the most. It's making things difficult. So no border. And we'll just do 2 lines down here. And we'll do 2 lines here. And do cycle length. Yeah, because then that's 1. This is gonna work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Booyah. Yeah. And then we can make a key. Jesus. Having periods is trash. How's everybody doing? We all quiet. Tati, how's it going? Don't tell me you put it down because you were afraid to start. Okay, so we'll have light, which I love those days. Light, medium, heavy, and spotting. And my normal symptoms are cramps of glory, major acne, headache, and back pain. So I guess like you would write, like if you do a key, I didn't put it down, but I stopped doing so much in a draft location so I don't have to repeat everything. Smart. I'm pretty sure I was supposed to be planning along with you, but I was just watching you work instead. You know what? I'll take that. As long as you're still here, I'll take that. We've got a couple more days of fun. Okay. So, this is what the period tracker looks like. So, this will be the days where I use the color code system. So, let's see. I did the typical light, medium, heavy spotting thing, but I put in my symptoms. Excuse me, because I know everybody's symptoms are not always the same. But these are like the major ones that drive me crazy, especially the headache and the back pain. So I do kind of want to notice that. And then this is where I will mark the day that my period started and how long it lasted. Like I said, since turning 30, nothing has been consistent, and I'm quite tired of guessing. As I'm approaching the third year of my 30s, I'm about to just try to nip this in the bud. So, next thing, I think I'm gonna do the same idea for um my headache tracker. I kind of like this format. So we're going to do something similar for my migraines. Um, like I said, everything is just a hot mess. So I'm going to use the same kind of line, and it'll be January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. I didn't do that right because I left no space for the numbers. This is why we do it in pencil. So 1 and then 31, then space, then January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. Also, for some reason, that just makes me think of Tati's song. Whenever she opens a Melanin Eclectic package, it's always, look what I just got in the mail. And that junk is really in my head today. And she hasn't even done an unboxing in a minute. Okay. So, for my headaches, let's see. Oh, I just finished Wings of Ebony while you were planning. How did you like Wings of Ebony? I is curious. So I have different types of headaches, if that makes sense. See, Tati, everybody loves your planner. Everyone loves your mail song. Like it's almost like Blues Clues level. Even though one day I am going to do a Blues Clues remix opening somebody's package because I feel like it's needed. So I'm going to do a key where it's like a regular headache, which is for me, it's like a low tremor headache. I have sinus headaches, which is a whole other situation. We have migraines from Hades itself. And then I also get tension headaches. So these are like 4 different headaches. The extra key that I'm going to add on here is, nauseous. It'll be one for nausea and a symbol for had to take medication. Because sometimes I don't have to take medicine. Sometimes I can put the diffuser on or wear my diffuser necklace and it helps. And then sometimes I have to take medicine. So as I'm trying to get another appointment with my neurologist, and my new doctor likes to try to pretend like I'm just making up things, I'm bringing back out the trackers so that I don't have problems until I can find a doctor who actually takes me seriously. Being a Black woman is so hard. Okay, so we have a key. Do I need anything else for... I guess I'm going to leave a note section here. And this is going to sound so funny, but sometimes when I get headaches from like random things. So I'm not always aware of what the triggers might be for the headache. So we'll do triggers. Nah, I don't like the writing. I think I'll just leave it blank and we'll fill it in. So yeah, this is the tracker pages. I like this. I think this will work. So we've done a lot already. It's not taking me as long as I thought. It's taking me a lot longer than my normal because of the explaining. Oh my gosh, Tati, you should see this. I know you're reading this. You need to make a reel so we can make reels. Oh my gosh, Tati, if you make a reel using your song, I will totally use that sound. The first part was kind of slow, but it's a first book in duology, so that would happen because this world's building, but the second half is amazing. Awesome. Tati would be famous. She so would. Ooh, the book made you emotional. Ooh. I sing every time I open mail. A vibe. Oh no, yeah. I used to have a young Black female doctor, and the experience of having a young female doctor versus an older Caucasian male doctor that I have right now, the experience is like a complete 180. She left, so he's taken over her patients. I absolutely hate him. Well, I don't hate him. I just I don't like his bedside manner. There we go. That's a better way of putting it. Okay, we don't have that many pages left, so I'm just going to stay on until I finish sketching out the pages. Because we're on the money section already. So if you don't mind staying, you can leave if you want. I respect, because it's getting kind of late. So we're going to do our money goals. Money, money, money goals. Money goals. Money goals. Because we're not being broke in 2023 and 4. Money goals. Is it not centered? It's not centered. It's not centered. I really wish I could play music while we did this without YouTube being like the biggest haters of haters and like cutting off the whole thing. That would just be absolutely horrible if it just cut off midway through. Do 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 do. Let's see. So I want to do money goals and I want to write it small enough to where it fits all in this lines. Close enough. Close enough. I'm just gonna do 4 boxes because, like I said, I have 4 major money goals, and they're kind of the same goals that I've always had. I'm just breaking it up. Also, in the scribbles that matters, they have a middle. They have a middle line right here, so you know exactly how the page is split into 4. So because they have that, I don't actually have to draw anything. I just have to connect them. So do 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 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Symmetry matters. I think what I'm also gonna do is I'm probably gonna put like a little prayer or something right here. I like doing that in my bullet journal. Sometimes I'll write like a prayer that has to do with like money or financial success or anything like that. So my money goal page is really simple. It's just a header and the blocks so that I can write my money goals in each one. I'm probably going to give myself due dates this year. That should be interesting. I don't really know, but we're going to try it. So the next sketch, I think I'm going to change the order. So the next sketch will be the sinking funds. Yeah, we'll do sinking funds, savings trackers, debt tracker, and then the preliminary budget. I think that's the way we'll do it. So, sinking fund will be 2 pages. So, let's see. I don't need that big of a header this time. So, because I think the sinking fund kind of goes into like savings and just trying to be prepared for the new year. So sinking fund, and I'm just going to do a header box. Maybe I'll do header boxes for the money pages. I kind of like that. So we'll go back and add a header box here. And then I want to split it down the middle. Should also remind y'all like, hi Bethany, thanks for coming. This is an A5 bullet journal, by the way. I was thinking of going to a B5, but I changed my mind because Scribbles That Matters, I think they have a B5, but I didn't know and I didn't want to risk it. So we're just going to make a header here. And we'll make a header here. So the first one will be home. And home is like unexpected home repairs. I'm still decorating my house. I'm taking my super sweet time. Just and I kind of like taking my super sweet time because when everything comes together, it just looks really good. Also, yes, I still plan on doing a library tour. I've decided not to do a whole tour of my house because I don't really want to display to people everything I got. Oh no. Buffy, it's dangerous out here in these streets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it splits right at the 7. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not fully at the 7, so we'll do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. So, oh, I didn't leave room for the goal amount. I kind of like the idea of putting this all in my bullet journal. I'm actually really liking how it's coming out. Except for the fact of that ain't right. Originally, my plan was, oh, wow, you weren't here for the whole talk? Yeah. We all want you to make a reel. The next time you do like an unboxing, make a reel so that we can use that as a sound and just keep redoing your sound. So we have a deposit. Oh, the memories. I don't think I want to write that small. Okay. Deposit total. And we're just going to go all the way to the bottom of the page. Yeah. I like to budget for the holidays because I really be out here struggling when it comes down to buy presents for everyone. Because my mind is like, did you overspend this year? So. Okay. So this is the money goal page. Like I said, it's just split into 4 squares. Then I have my sinking fund pages. They will look like this one. So the first sinking fund page is home and holiday. So that's like home repairs. Holidays is Thanksgiving, all that jazz, like all of it. And then we're going to do the same thing again on the back of my sinking fund page. We'll do another sinking fund page, and I'm not going to do another header because it's on the exact same page as my other sinking fund page. So a continuation of the sinking fund. So we're going to do right down the middle. And it's 2 for the header. Maybe I should switch them. Like the ones that have a longer, well, no. Yeah, no. The ones that have the longer one, I might switch them. We'll see. Goal amount. It's funny because this is actually how I can redo the reading planner every year. I write out a sketch, like the way that I do this in my bullet journal for the new bullet journal. This is how I did it for the reading planner. So it's what I'm doing for the other planner that's supposed to come out. So is it as simple as me making a reel for y'all to be able to rip the audio? I think so. I think so. Like, because I mean, that's what they do on TikTok. Like, if you make it a sound, people can like take the sound and redo it. And we know Instagram loves taking everybody else's ideas, so you should be able to do it. I'm willing to test it out, so let me know. One, two, three, four, five, six. Oh, well, Let's do right down the middle. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So deposit and total. Okay. Hey, and Jerry, are you coming out with the reading planner again next year? Heck yeah, round 3 is definitely coming. I'm already working on the format. And just to let y'all know, we're gonna come out with a regular planner for next year. The format of the reading planner is not going to change. Obviously, I'm gonna tweak it as I go. But the reading planner is coming out again next year. I've already picked the theme. I've already started working on it, actually, the artwork part already. And we will be coming out with a second planner type for next year, too, for the people that are not big readers. So I have ideas based on some of the feedback we got this year. But yes, it will be coming out again next year. I don't have a specific date yet. Um, I don't have a specific date yet. But oh wait, I just realized this. When you're saying this year, are you talking about the Mages planner from this year? Are you talking about? Hold on. Are you talking about this one? Because this one is on my site. I have leftovers on my site right now. If you're talking about this one, but if you're talking about the 2023 planner, then yeah, that one's coming out with the new design for next year. You need a longer one? When you say longer one? Oh, okay. Okay. So let me explain this because I think I made a mistake with my explanation. This is the planner from 2021. And then this is the planner for 2022. They have all 12 months in them. They're just undated so that you can date them yourself. This one is no longer available. I still have some of these left in the shop. This one is a lot thicker than last year. So this one has all 12 months in it. You can either choose the full planner setup or you can choose just the reading tracker setup. But it has all 12 months. It's not just 1 month, it's all months. And they're separated by dividers. I hope that answered your question. I got a little confused. So my bad. I'm blocking a lot of users today. We'll figure that out. Okay, thanks, Tati. Yeah, the 2022 one is still on my site. The Black Mages one is still on the site right now. Okay, so recapping. So we're doing the sinking funds page. So we have the 4 set up. I think I'm going to change the order of how I have the sinking fund pages, or rather the categories of them. So the next one we're going to do is, the next one we're going to do is savings tracker. That's on this page. So like I said, we're going to do like the little box around it. And we're going to just put savings tracker. And yes, the savings tracker for me is different than the sinking fund. But like I said, if you want all those explanations, I highly recommend going to check out Organized Money because that is where I learned my methods from. So I cannot take credit and I will not be taking credit for her information. Just highly recommend you go check out her channel. Do, 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 do. My phone is beeping. Okay. Savings tracker. So the savings tracker, I have two separate savings accounts that I want to account for every month. The thing is, I don't want to take up too much room. So it's what, 38 across? 38 divided by 3 is approximately 9. Because 36, 3 by 9 is 3 times 9 is 36. Yeah, there we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I just want to do, I don't want to do small. I don't like my cursive super small like that. So we'll just do bold letters. So January, February, and March. And then I think I just want to do, yeah, I think I just want to do small ones. Because they're just one line, and I'm just going to write the amount. So yeah, I think that's what I want to do. It doesn't need to be super elaborate right here. I'm just making places to mark how my money doing. So April. Plus, I think putting it in my bullet journal is going to make me have to look at it more often. And it's just rough out here. Let's see. My site is, hold on. I don't really know. Oh yeah, there's a link. So if you're on my channel, there should be a link that says shop. If you click that shop link, it should take you directly to my webpage. But if not, it's melanineclectic.com. But I did put a link in on my channel, so it should say like up there where you see like the Instagram symbol and the social media symbol, it should say shop. It won't let me put a pretty little picture. I'm very sorry to hear about your grandmother. I hope that you're doing okay. Glad to see that you're back. Sorry, I'm looking up every once in a while as I'm drawing because Lord knows I have to remember to look up because I'll never look up. So we're doing, let's see, January, June, July, yeah, that's what we're looking for. July, August, September. Real talk, side note, anybody watch Chicago Med? I stopped watching Chicago Med at season 4. Like when they went on winter break and during season 4, I stopped watching. And I'm just trying to figure out from anybody who still watches, is it worth is it worth going back to watch, or should I just give up and just not go back to it? Cuz you know how sometimes like dramas like that, like sometimes like the drama just becomes ridiculous. So somebody tell me if it's worth watching again. Like if you've been watching and you're on like season 7, I think it's season 7 now, and you think it's worth watching, let me know because I legit um uh-huh. This is a very interesting question. Brittany, do you hold your pencil different when we drop in when you write? I hold my I hold my pencil it I literally have like an indent on my hand. I have an indent because the pencil sits right there. And so when I'm writing in cursive, it stays at a constant slant. When I'm writing in print, it sits straighter. So it literally converts depending on what my handwriting looks like. It's a very interesting question. Like, and no problem. I hope you get the planner that you want. I need to be looking. I'm glad that I've inspired you to write in your planner. That was the goal of these videos. Okay, so I think I don't like this page. I don't like this. So I need to make the boxes bigger. Like I know that I need 3x4, but this is ugly. I just, it's first of all, it's not utilizing the full space of the page. It's not doing none of that. And I think I want to add a third box because these are my two personal, but I want to add a box for Melanin Eclectic um, savings. So let's start from the bottom. Maybe if we start from the bottom, I'll get a better spacing. 1, 2, 3. Because I don't like it. Maybe if I do the boxes in 3, or maybe I'll just keep it at 2 boxes, but I'll just make it slightly bigger. Maybe that'll help because I legit do not like how this looks. It looks very short. It just looks short. So yeah, let's just do okay. Yeah. So I think these boxes look better than these boxes. So yeah, I'm gonna change all of them to these because I don't like it. I I do not like this. It's the first page I've done that I don't like. Also keeping in mind, like when we color tomorrow, because we're not coloring tonight. Tonight is just the setup, and then we're gonna start coloring tomorrow. I don't even know how much I'll get done. It's gonna take a minute. The drawing takes a minute, but coloring takes way longer. So we can pick a topic to talk about tomorrow, I guess. And 1, 2, 3. What's funny? Oh, okay. So we'll get rid of this and we'll extend them, and then we'll figure out what's missing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so then we have this much space for 2 more rows. So if we do 1, 2, 3, and then we'll do 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, of course, that's still off. Oh, the memories. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? We just gonna have to leave it. We just got to leave that. So when we come back, we'll color in all of those. So this is the bigger savings tracker page, which I like. I like it bigger. So the last page is the preliminary budget. And then that's perfect because the preliminary budget will go here. And then this is where we'll start January 2022, which we're not doing this week. We'll probably do this the last week of December. I'm not doing it this week just because I don't know what I want to do in it yet. I don't know what color I want to use. And I'm redoing my spreads for my monthly spread. So I want to put it here and kind of plan it out first. So we're not doing that this week. One step at a time. One step at a time. There's no need to rush. It's like learning to fly or falling in love. Do 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 do. Okay, so we have a budget. 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 I would apologize for all the side noises, but like I said, I do not like quiet, and YouTube forces me to have to do this in silence. It would be so nice if I could hear y'all. Like if there was a way that I could do it to where like everybody could just talk, that would be cool. But then the problem is like trolls and talking is never a good thing. Okay. So we have our normal budget. I'll make income 2 squares because, you know, I'm not doing Melanin Eclectics budget in my bullet journal because that requires, I got to do like inventory and all that other stuff. So we're not doing that. So we have 3 categories. We have expenses. We have expenses, and that'll be here. We have amount, and that'll be here. And we'll have category. Oops. Thank God I did this in pencil. Lord knows. I've had to do a lot of erasing today. My fingers are giving out, so the handwriting is not looking as consistent as it normally would. Okay, so then we're going to do total. So it'll say total. Because the goal is for when I budget to 0. So everything should equal 0 by the end. Not negative, but 0. Let's see. That would be fun. Ooh, see, everybody agrees with me. You can privilege people in an audio chat on your Discord channel and pump through that. I do not have a Discord. I have been asked to make a Discord, but I don't have the time. Are you going to do a best and worst video this year? I am not because I don't feel like editing. Actually, no. I still might do the video, but it's going to be on the Reads with Melanin channel instead of this channel. And I'm not going to start actually posting videos on that channel until the new year. Like I have videos that I've already recorded and I am editing them, and then I'm going to start uploading them and just scheduling them. So like January we'll have all pre-scheduled videos just so I can get used to the idea of posting again. A channel I highly recommend is Organized Money. She does great with money, but she's also a planner. So like she has 1,012 different planner videos about organization and budgeting and stuff. She's my favorite financial channel. I think I talk about her all the time when I talk about money. So this is a simple preliminary budget. So this is like what I hope my money looks like next year, but obviously it will change every month. So yeah, somehow I think we're finished. So let's just do a recap. So we've started the planner and we have our key. Again, you can go on Ryder Carroll's website. He has a key that that he uses. I have the same kind of thing. That's how I do mine. And then the typical identity page. Scribbles That Matters gave us a whole blank canvas here. So I took my word of the year, which is discipline, and I just created like a simple background. We're probably going to have a chill stream one of these days. My brother is coming into town, so he's going to help me work on my streaming setups to where like maybe I could just stream the painting over on Twitch. That way I can actually listen to music while I paint. I don't know yet. We'll see. Then we have our table of contents, which I said I don't fill out until after I've completely used my bullet journal. My measurement page for easy measurements. So I don't have to constantly keep counting. I just know exactly how many my squares are. Year at a glance. So we'll have all 12 months. It is a 3x4 thing. I just don't write them all in because, again, we're going to write this all in pen tomorrow. We have our future planning pages, which this year I have decided to do vertical future planning. So basically what I'm going to do is I'll write the date that corresponds to the month, and we'll write what event or what thing we have going on during that time. Again, I will show you tomorrow. I will put some of the non-invasive information as examples to show you guys. But we have 4 pages of those. So this is Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. Then we have our 2022 goals. I break them off into sections. Again, if you are not the drawing type, Melanin Eclectic does have stickers for you. If you don't know what you want to do, this is a good little space. Plus, we have some journal prompts to help you get into the spirit of reflection, which is always good. But yeah, so we're sticking to the florals and doing that. Then this is the page for my vision board, which again, I'm reminding everybody that Onyx Pages, aka and Jerry, is hosting a vision board session. If you guys have not signed up for it and you're interested, highly recommend it. I will put the link in on my community page again. The next pages we have are my medical trackers. So we have period tracker and we have migraine tracker or headache tracker. I really like this page. I can't wait to see what it looks like colored. Next, we have a money goals page. I have 4 major money goals. So I have 4 major squares. Then we have our sinking fund pages. So this year I have 4 sinking funds. So I have 2 pages split in half. We have a savings tracker page and a preliminary budget. So these are all my annual pages for my 2022 planner. I'm excited. Okay. Well, we're done. For today, we're done. So tomorrow, we'll be back at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Let's see. And what did I say we're doing for tomorrow? Tomorrow, we are coloring and bringing the spreads to life. So with that being said, tomorrow, if you are planning with me, bring whatever you want to decorate. I will be using a lot of color pencils, markers, and stuff. But if you want to bring stickers, do whatever you want. This is our planning session. So we're just getting ready and we're doing it slowly and doing it together. So thank you guys so much for checking out my channel today. Don't forget, I'll be back tomorrow. Bye. Also, excuse my ratchet nails. I get them done on Friday. Love y'all. Bye.